Hi. Okay. It says excellent connection. Share now. Okay.
Think it'll work?
I don't know.
It's working right now.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey guys. Live for 8 seconds. Let's see how long it works. Hi. Does it say Clara? Melissa and Trisha, thank you for coming back. And Power Chappy? I can't see very well, so I'm probably getting your names wrong. Hi, Bev! Oh, no. Yeah. I didn't know that you couldn't use the community tab.
On iPad?
On iPad.
We don't actually use iPads, so I wouldn't even know.
We have a tablet, but we just use it for, like, other things. Random things. And it's from Israel, too, so it doesn't work all the time for everything. So
Yeah, it's about 10 years old as well. I mean, it's one of the first ones that came out.
It's been dropped. While we were in Israel, it got dropped. Hello, Rozzy. While I have you here, because I've been meaning, every time I go onto Instagram, I've been meaning to message you. Is your address the same, or have you changed it? And if you changed it, please message me. That's to Rozzy, if my microphone is still working. So, anyway, is my microphone working? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wanted to give an update on my mom, because I realized that I haven't done that. Yesterday, I don't know how much of this you heard, but I went out with my friend yesterday. She cut my bangs. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, leave that one open just so we can make sure that it's working. You can hear me now, yes?
It's going to take about 30 seconds.
That's frustrating. Hi, cadets.
There's not much we can do about this right now, so...
Hi, Monique.
Sorry it's happening, though. I'll have to really figure it out. This is more than just technical. It's, like, deep in there.
Bourrier. Okay, sit on now. Hi from Israel. Your name in Israel would be Iris?
Iris, yeah.
Iris, okay. Okay, good. I don't know where it cut off. Can anybody tell me where I cut off? We're gonna wait 15 seconds for it to catch up.
We have to get better settings for this.
How is this like... We have really good internet, guys. We waited for 10 years to have good internet, and we got it here by miracle because the guy didn't come out 5 times. So we went with someone else who just miraculously had speed that was like 5 times more than what this other company was offering. So that was crazy. but a good bit of like luck there.
No, Chag
Chag
Sameach.
Sameach.
It's not. No, next week's gonna.
Yeah, next week we're gonna
holiday.
start Hanukkah, and that's gonna be a lot of fun for the kids. We're gonna make it, since we have like an easier time here doing things with our family. It's gonna be easier. Over the years, it's been a little bit of a struggle for us in Israel, and it's a little bit easier here. We are good. Thank you, Cami. So, can anybody tell me where I left off?
With the story?
Desert Rose, you're in the Netherlands? That would be Netherlands, yeah? With a D?
I just call it Holland.
Oh, okay.
That's all I can do. I mean, there's nothing else I can do about this.
Okay.
Now.
Okay, I was talking about my mom. Thank you, Bev. My mom, we all kind of thought that she had cancer. I wasn't going to tell her that, well, it could be cancer. You know, we had it in the back of our mind that it could be. Her MRI results came in, and she has a torn rotator cuff. What she's doing, I don't know, but she is, you know, she works. She doesn't have a job to go to, but she's constantly working, constantly up. Right now she is pretty sick, and she has, same with Zeb right now. He has a sore throat, but he's continuing to work. My mom is like in bed, and that's unusual for her. She doesn't go to bed. You know what I mean? She's up working, she's up doing something. So she has been for the past 2 weeks or so, just like in bed, it's sitting up in the recliner sometimes because her arm hurts. So she has a lot of inflammation in her arm and a torn rotator cuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking about that. I have a cringy shoulder right now, just thinking about that.
It's really making me think that she does have EDS, though. But we're just thankful that it's not cancer. And we did think that it could be cancer. So she says she's fallen apart, and she's going to try to come over in a few days. She said she didn't want to spread her germs to my kids, but my kids are, you know, they always have a cold. So, and right now, everybody in my whole family, except for him, has like a sore throat right now. So they didn't say anything about her getting surgery. They didn't say anything about her getting a shot either. I have been messaged about her possibly getting a cortisone shot. She said she wouldn't get one even if it relieved her because she doesn't like shots. But they didn't offer her anything. They just said to rest it. Thank you.
So, how would they test for EDS here? Do they have to do the same thing with it in Israel? They have to go to a neurologist?
Geneticist.
Geneticist.
Yeah. You can get the initial exam if the doctor knows what he's doing. And, like, the chiropractors that I've talked to are like, oh, yeah, I think I heard of that. Okay. It's not as, like, a rare of a disorder as...
I mean, I've never heard about it. 95% of all people in Israel most likely have not heard about that, including the doctors. Of course, that's the community I'm talking about, the group of people.
The geneticist definitely knew about it, and
she was the first and only person to be like, oh, EDS, yeah, we know all about that.
Yeah,
and it has to do with autism.
Like, she took pictures of, like, she made me disrobe. She took pictures of my skin everywhere, and they determined that, yes, I do have EDS.
Real quick, what is EDS for you, from your perspective?
For me, it has caused me a lot of pain throughout my entire life, and I didn't, you know, my joints come out of out of socket. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Yeah. So my joints come out of socket. or they'll subluxate, which means they come like halfway out.
Do that.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
so it's like
here's a pretty solid one, and here's
the actual test for it is.
I can't even.
I can't get it on camera. The actual test for it is to bring
That's
your
painful. I mean, I
bring
can't
your
even.
thumb here.
I can't. Like even if
To
I
your
tried,
arm.
I can't.
But it's like
over flexibility.
I have all of it.
Degrades and deteriorates. Yeah, I feel like because it's been getting worse, and you didn't used to know what's going on with it and why.
Okay. When I took Zeb to therapy for like 8 years, there was a boy in there that had Ehlers-Danlos.
Yeah.
And his mom talked to me about it extensively. And I'm like, yeah. I said, yeah, I sometimes go out, my joints go out, but nothing like your son. Right?
But it's things like that syndromes that no one really diagnoses to unless it's a specialist. That's the worst ones. Mm-hmm. And Andrea is definitely not the only one.
There's people that don't even know that they had, like, I didn't know I had it. I thought everybody was like this, really.
Yeah. And chiropractor did help you, but I feel like it didn't affect the EDS, it just affected what EDS did to you.
Yeah.
Like, EDS still deteriorates and degrades you over time, is what I see from you.
Yeah, it seems like every baby that I've had has made it worse. My biggest symptom was POTS, and that actually started while I was pregnant with Zeb. So, very, very frustrating. It got really severe there for a while after I had Zeb.
Yeah.
And when I met him, he probably thought I was a crazy person, but when we were shopping and stuff, I was like, if I don't have a buggy to lean on while I'm waiting in line, I can't do it. Or I'll have to, like, figure 8. Like, I have to move around, or I'll get very sick.
Yep.
And then I'm done.
I get the same thing with lack of circulation. But we're talking about really medical things here. So, the good news is...
Because my mom.
her mom is safe and sound.
Yes.
Obviously, it's not a good thing to have.
No.
It's very, very painful. A rotator cuff, I know that for sure. I've had issues with the shoulder for the past couple of years, worse than I've had ever. I mean, I've had it for 5 years now. It just kind of came with my knee. It's kind of funny. My knee's back to normal. I can ride a bike. I can run. I can sprint. And out of all of that, my shoulder is the one that actually is giving me the trouble.
Wonky back because, well, Rudy's barking. We had a package delivered. I have like a...
Oh, I got to get the package.
Yeah, a generic 6-slot,
I'll get it real quick.
like expedite thing that I'm going to put next to the fridge because we have flooded the kitchen so much with the ice maker accidentally and the water. So it ruined the cabinet that I have next to the fridge, so I have to throw it away because it's like bulged out that bad. Thank you for praying for my mom, thinking of her. She's really not doing too well right now. And I know that she wants to do stuff with the kids and come over all the time and go out. It's not a good situation right now. And plus, she has
Did it pop on the regular comments?
I don't know. It popped up.
That's nice.
I don't think it popped up there.
All right. So they're about 15 seconds behind us, I would say.
Check your sound card.
Yeah, so we have the microphone we were using is a USB microphone, and the sound card works just fine. I mean, but I've had a difficult time trying to get it fixed. I mean, we have to like install, reinstall drivers, stuff like that. Boring technical stuff that will have to be fixed after this.
Thank you, Meredith. A super chat.
But if it works properly, I mean, thank you very much. If it works properly, I think it's nice to do a live chat from time to time with a topic or questions that you guys have or that we can answer that we see on the community page and on Facebook. Yeah, those are my notifications. So
yeah, how do you get notifications?
Because I put it on there.
Okay, he's got notifications that pop up. I'm like,
they're not comments? No, they're not comments.
Yeah, we haven't had comments for like maybe 8 months. I don't know.
Yeah.
May or something, or February or May of this year.
Yeah, so YouTube dictates.
It's bad.
And a lot of you guys know that, but not everyone. There's a lot of new people that come in and sub, and they don't understand why we don't have comments.
Do we have mail at the place?
Yeah, I got some yesterday actually, last
Okay.
night. He goes and works 9 to 5, but then like at 8 p.m. I get a notification, hey, you have mail.
Well, it depends on what service delivers the mail to his place. We don't use the post office. We use a mail service. It's just a guy at like a shop, like a mail shop.
He's our guy.
He's our guy. He's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes the mail does come late because we use a mail service, and I don't know why. Maybe he just like collects it all at once and then sends us a message that it's there.
Have I ever said anything about scoliosis? Or you have?
I have. We did in a video before. He has scoliosis, and that's why his shoulder blade is messed up.
Yeah, so I'm trying to fit in the picture pretty good, but if I didn't try to fit, I would probably, I have to sit like this, like,
Yeah, he wears a backwards bra.
Just call it what it is. It's a posture corrector.
It's a posture corrector to put his shoulders back. I need one too.
One of the recommendations I got is to get a strap that, holds you back, and it does me wonders, because...
Yeah, we got this at Amazon. It doesn't have a name on it or anything. Or maybe it does. Truio. And, hey, Rudy. So, I saw this at...
Why would someone say that we don't celebrate Christmas?
Walmart. We do.
I mean, we have a tree, or a 5.
Yes, thank you, Kes Murray. 3.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas to you. We do celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah. Both.
Oh, Minnesota.
And I think when we decided that, I think Rafael was like his first Christmas.
We had
his first Hanukkah.
3 trees now, yeah? In Israel.
We've had a tree.
We've had a tree for about three Christmas.
Maybe 4. A little tree.
I just remember in Awad for sure we had that.
A really cool thing is I gave my tree and all of my decorations to a girl who was she American or Filipino?
Who was that? Oh, Filipino. She's
so she was from the Philippines.
But she watches your videos.
But she spoke English. And her husband was an Israeli that moved to America, that moved back to Israel. So, he was like Americanized. He spoke very fluent English, like Hadar. And it was really cool. Oh, yeah. It was really cool because I was able to give her a Christmas tree, and she decorated it. She has 2 kids. She decorated it and sent me a picture. It's really cool. She came over to our house when we were having a yard sale to... Thank you, Denise Fala. Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah. Thank you. Yeah, we want to keep... I'm not good at this, and Hadar's like not much of a celebrator, so it's like completely up to me to do the Hanukkah thing. And I'm trying, but I don't know much about it. But this year we have like 10 books for Hanukkah, for the kids.
That they did read already.
Yeah, we've read all of them, but we're going to read them again. You know, every night we're going to have a Hanukkah book to read with the kids. And, you know, we're going to do the Hanukkah traditions. Hopefully we can find some sufganiyot, because that's the best thing ever. It's like...
the jelly donut.
It's
jelly-filled
a jelly-filled donut, but it's like a Krispy Kreme with jelly. It's probably better.
So, regarding me not celebrating Christmas because I'm Jewish, Judaism, you know, it's a religion, or you can be born into that religion, so you don't have to convert or anything like that, and that's how I am. No, I don't personally celebrate Christmas, but my family does, and I am with my family, so I do.
Did you say Christmas?
Yes.
Oh, you mean us, your family?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We are my family. What do you mean?
Yeah, I thought you meant your family back home.
I mean, just like we did Thanksgiving this year, just because I don't actively have a religion that supports that holiday doesn't mean I'm not. I mean, I'm in America now.
Yeah, and by the way, he's always like not eating kosher. There was a point in his life where he did try to go, you know, completely kosher, and especially for like holidays, he likes to go kosher. But he's eaten shrimp basically his whole life. So
I mean, we can go into very in depth.
Yeah.
Just me and how I view things. Family deserves to at least know the holiday and know what it's about.
Yeah.
And Rafael usually dismisses things that are fictional anyway. He's like, he sees Santa in front of his face and he's like, oh my god, that's Santa.
Yeah, but he was like, not real. That's not the real Santa. Yeah. I was like, yes it is.
So I mean, I think that
is the real Santa. We come here for
something
Santa.
That I didn't have in my childhood, something that I used to see in movies. So it's nice to have and definitely experience. Thanksgiving as well. And Easter, Abigail loves Easter. I like the dinner, yeah. I like hanging out with your family. That's good. It's nice to have.
There's like no drama with my family at all. And same with his dad and stepmom. No drama with that family at all.
They're sick too, but...
Oh yeah, they're sick too. They have the flu or something. They're down for the count right now. I mean, it's going around.
Yeah, and
here and there.
My dad and Hagit, they both are trying to, you know, they want to send Christmas gifts for Christmas.
Yeah.
And Hagit is very conservative and religious in that manner, that she never did, and she won't celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
But just
it's not a religion.
The thought about family beyond religion, we're people and we are family. And that's where that goes. I mean, we can all be different religions and agree and have fun.
Yeah, and that's the good thing about no drama.
Well,
you know,
they're accepting people over accepting their views on religion or politics. I mean, we don't, in the military especially, Rudy isn't here, by the way. In the military, we don't do politics at all, and it allows us to connect on a different level, because once we do bring up politics, it has to be outside. And I'm not saying we don't talk about politics, but there's a respectful way to do so. And a certain place and time, so that you don't have like bad friction. But we understand that, and so we can speak freely.
Yeah, I've with our good friends. They've come over to my house, and I've had a Christmas tree up, and they were completely fine with it.
Yeah.
When we wanted to celebrate Halloween, his dad got me a whole pumpkin, a big pumpkin.
2017 pumpkin.
And that was like unbelievable, because you know they don't celebrate Halloween there.
Right.
But that was unbelievable, because it's very hard to get a whole pumpkin there. You buy pumpkins by the piece. You know, in the store,
so
it's hard to get.
Finding a whole one is definitely not in the store. It has to be from a person that has
that was great.
The land for it. So the field. Another thing I wanted to talk about that I saw in the comments here. Actually, it's really nice to have comments so we can actually talk to you guys. So this is why I want to do this more. We
feel like isolated from our community because we don't have comments every day. You know, it's unfair, but we go along with whatever YouTube says that we must do, and that's it.
How we're exploring other opportunities, though, and
Jude says that they are Muslim. Or Muslim is how you're supposed to say it, yeah, Muslim.
For Jewish people, we say in Hebrew, Muslimi, or Islam in general. But yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what you celebrate because I really have never...
Oh, we have Druzi tribe and Muslim holidays as well in Israel, because we have Arab Israelis, and it's just a part of the... we have soldiers from Bedouin tribes, Druzi tribes, and like I said, Arab Israelis that all have their holidays taken into account, including Christians, Catholics even. A lot.
I want to say this. Hello, PA Mom 1980. Stacy, I see you.
Yeah,
thank you very much for...
I think we do well with raising kids to be neutral and having kind of
respecting
their own...
other people as well.
Well, yeah.
And their beliefs, and being... you can believe whatever you want, but you must be tolerant of other people too, because that's their right to believe what they believe, and that's we just want to be fair. We're like the fair
right away.
When's the last time you restarted your computer?
Today, 5 times. I mean, I tried to fix it before.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Yeah, we met. The story of meeting online, by the way, is still not really accepted by most people from a generation before the internet.
Yeah.
It's still like this fictional idea that can happen.
2 people met on the internet? That's impossible. It's not in this day and age.
No, it
with
happens
the younger
all the time.
generation.
I mean,
like the younger generation knows that that's a common thing now.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Yeah.
Richmond.
But yeah, a lot of people, they have issues with us meeting online. Yeah. I don't know why. My parents are from an older generation. They're like, great. It's a good thing.
All right, so the sound should be on now.
There are a lot of people from different countries online right now, and I'm sure that it's either very early or very late there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Patricia Cox.
If you guys could please comment on this, or comment on the Facebook page. I'll put the link here just so you can comment on it in case you didn't see it. Our frequent updates will go there, or the community tab on YouTube. So if you can sign up for this page.
Sign up to our Facebook page.
That's usually where Andrea announces things. I'm putting it up right now.
I don't know what that is.
No, it's me.
Oh,
I see what it is. It's blocking me. Everything is blocking me. So if you go to the Facebook page, you'll be able to see when we have the next live stream, and I'm definitely gonna make sure that this works flawlessly. Like, it's irritating that it's not.
It's so bad.
But this is
we gotta fix it.
Silly little things that we encounter on the way that kind of draw us back from doing things.
Last time we were on it, our picture was like smaller than the frame should have been, so YouTube rejected it.
Yeah,
I see a lot of people's names here who I've just sent Christmas cards to. Yeah, see? You met online, Isabel.
Yeah.
And I just sent you a card too, as well as Patricia.
5-minute explanation. Okay, so we have about 10 minutes before I'm going to head out to pick up Rafael, and I didn't want to answer a question that's recurring. We've had a post about me doing a Q&A. That's not going to happen in its own separate video. We're thinking if the best way to go with it is live streams like this, where I can have like one question and not because I will have to leave.
And then we can...
So as I'm trying to say this, it goes off again.
We're going to leave soon because
9 minutes.
we have to go pick up Rafael. And I'm sorry it's going out. We promise we will fix it.
Abigail is ready too for picking up Rafael.
Yeah.
So
I want to call out Isabel. I don't know if you got my response, but yes, that's amazing that you were.
Patricia, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Patricia, if you didn't
Yeah.
hear that. There's like several of your names going down the list that I have just sent out Christmas cards to, and I wrote your name out by hand, so I remember.
Right. So what we want to do with my Q&A, I know I'm not the most interesting person out of two of us. For sure it's her. But
well, those videos, they have to be like short, you know.
Yeah, I would like to
Most
do
people do them.
a question with an answer and open discussion. Because again, one of the questions that I saw here like 3 or 4 times now, is do you miss Israel? Yes, I miss Israel. I miss my family. I miss my coworkers, my colleagues, which are my friends.
And his job that he worked very hard at, and
so 10 years
went up the ladder on.
10 years, I got to the top where I could. I was gonna get the better position there, but we're past that, and I'm fully committed, have been and will be, to staying here with my family as long as we decide to. I don't predict future usually. Very short periods of time in my life, if I predict what I'm going to do and committed to it, I usually just go with the flow. This is how I was able to go from where I was as a kid, moving a lot of times in my life. No one really knows that. It's my backstory. And from moving all these times, somehow, playing video games, making money on there as a kid, and then going into the military, and eventually, living with Andrea. I can't predict that kind of stuff, but I do think that we're gonna stay here. I mean, I have no plans to move.
If you would have said, 15 years ago to me, hey, you're gonna live in Israel for 10 years, I'll be like, where's Israel?
Yeah.
No, I always knew where Israel was from church. Like, my Bible, inside of it had a map of Israel. And, I would always look at it, but I thought it was like this fictional place, and that's where it left.
Far away.
It seems to be that a lot of people think of it as this fictional medieval place where it was way back when, Israel. But I got some comments when I left. I got some comments when I left to go to Israel. I showed them a picture of Hadar and Hadar's family, and they said, oh, they look normal. It wasn't my family that said that. It was some acquaintances that I had, and they are normal.
So if you guys are interested, please leave us a message on Facebook so we know to do these kind of live streams. And I can go on by myself, or I can have Andrea with me, or Rudy. She's always happy. She's right next to us right now. And we can talk about the Q&A that we were going to have. Because I really don't feel like a video is the right thing for that. Since thoughts like that, I don't think have a place in a short, condensed video. And it's more of a ongoing thing that I can explain in depth. Yeah.
So what I thought is like we could have little segments where he answers like one question. And a lot of you really want to know, how do we make money? And we've been working since we got here. Before I left Israel, I knew that YouTube was not going to be good for a living. And like, I already knew that. My crying video, because of that, was me breaking down and realizing that we have to do something else. My work over the past 6 or 7 years is gone. I tried to build it up, and then it's just gone. And so we knew that wouldn't be a viable source of income for us to live off of. And we made other arrangements for work. So we have been working since we got here. And I know that's been, like, I'm not going to say exactly what we do. It is online. Anybody else can do it. It's not anything special. there are places that you can work online, and you get paid for the work that you do. So,
in this day and age, I know it's hard to grasp because a lot of the workforce is physical.
thank you,
But
E.
2019, there's a lot to be done from home. Even architects
Yeah.
and engineers can work from home online with online projects. I mean, I've gone to the extent of looking at basically any sort of troubleshooting technical stuff. Even that, I mean, technical stuff on planes, people do that from home sometimes. But we've always been good with the online, except for our microphone. I mean, I'm very frustrated. And
Yeah.
that's
Well,
not
we have
nice.
some other programs that may be picking it up and using it and shutting it off. I don't know.
Yeah, so we'll definitely,
So,
it looks like
I
live.
would love to do more lives. Actually, I want to do a live stream out of the house
We can do
when
that.
we're going somewhere. That would be cool.
We can do that.
I wanted to do it on Thanksgiving, but we couldn't figure it out. I think it was like too much latency at my mom's house
Yeah, I
to do
mean,
that.
out in the woods.
Yeah.
This specific internet is actually really good, but generally this area, people don't really mind having this.
I'm not
Hold on.
okay.
Hold on. Wait.
Is the sound on?
Well, I have to fix it. That's what I'm saying.
I want to tell you, we are not, even though like this whole year has not been viable for surviving money wise off of YouTube. It's just not. There are certain creators that could live off of the views that we get, but we are like bottom tier ads. We don't make much money off of YouTube, and that has been going on for the past 2 years. So
yeah.
we are going to have an announcement for that, which is going to be super exciting. I'm
Just not letting us do it. Trying to guess again last time.
I'm going to quickly say this. I'm going to continue Rafael's channel. Actually, he has a video coming out today. Please watch it. Show him your support. Since we have lived here for the majority of the time that we've lived here, any money that he makes on his channel, that goes to the kids. I don't look at it. It's put aside for them, and that's it. And our announcement is going to be about all of our channels. And it's going to be very exciting for the kids. It's going to be a very good thing for their future. Or maybe not. I don't know. In January 1st, we'll find out if this is even going to be a thing. I will not stop vlogging regardless. I started vlogging, and when I started, I made no money. So if I go back to making...
It was a hobby.
Years. It was just...
Yeah.
It was fun.
If you can find Zeb's video, she actually has footage from way back.
Yeah,
so
20 years ago.
That's been her hobby, and we're trying to make this into a viable thing.
But I never had a place to put my videos. It's like videotapes. And
Yeah.
what do you do with videotapes?
America's greatest videos? No, homemade videos.
Yeah.
So I have to leave, and
Merry Christmas.
I again would like to first apologize for the technical.
Yeah, sorry.
It's just it's inconvenient. It's really
bad.
annoying, but it'll definitely fix by next time.
Word up, Andrea. Yeah, we gotta go soon.
So I have to
gotta
leave,
go.
and Rudy, do you want to sit down?
Yeah, come here, lap dog.
Rudy says
Definitely a
goodbye
lap
as well.
dog. She doesn't have her thing on because we just gave her a bath. And whenever we give her a bath, we wash the bandana.
All right, so I'm going to leave, and thanks again for tuning in. We're definitely going to do this again. If you like this and you want more suggestions, anything, please go to our Facebook and comment on the post
Hello,
there.
Kathy.
And we'll see you guys again. So,
Yeah.
goodbye. You want to come? This is it. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Here we got Abigail. All right,
Bye,
say
Abigail.
bye.
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 Over here. Oh my. All right.
She's got food in her mouth.
ya.
Bye.